gig energy in my life.
Live like a gigillionaire with more Wi-Fi square footage. AT&T Fiber with All-Fi.
Stroud's got some room. Mixon for the touchdown. Nico Collins is gone. Touchdown. Another sack for Will Anderson.
The Texans are going back to the postseason.
Welcome to Wild Card Weekend, powered by Verizon. Live from Houston, it's the Chargers and Texans. Who will be the hero today? C.J. Stroud has led his team to the playoffs in back-to-back years. D'Amico Ryan's squad, champions of the AFC South once again. Justin Herbert playing in his second career postseason game. He has flourished under Jim Harbaugh, who has revived the franchise in his first season. The NFL playoffs are here. This is the 4-5 matchup in the AFC, and we've got it for you right here on CBS. And welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. Ian Eagle along with Charles Davis, Evan Washburn down on the sidelines. It's been a devastating week in the city of Los Angeles. Unimaginable circumstances with the spread of the wildfire, Charles. All of our thoughts go out to the people affected in LA County and beyond.
And these players and coaches, their priority are those people back home. That's clear. But for the next 3.5 hours, they want to take care of them in another way by their performance here today. Then they'll get back to priority one, which is everyone at home.
Let's get more on the Chargers right now from Evan.
Yeah, Ian, CD laid it out well. For the Chargers, the people of Los Angeles are at the forefront of their mind, and they understand this game pales in comparison to what their community is going through, and they just hope that they can provide a positive light here for a short period of time. Now, members of this Chargers organization were impacted by the wildfires, and by a far less important but football standpoint, their practice schedule was altered this week. Less time out on the practice field outside due to the air quality and ash in the air, but they do feel like they're prepared to play to their standard in this one, Ivan.
And Evan, the turnaround for the Chargers has been astounding. What they were a year ago, 5-12. Jim Harbaugh leads them into the next chapter, and it's been a really good one at 11-6. Their quarterback, Justin Herbert, is one of the best in the NFL. The last 3 weeks in particular, he's been locked in.
It's been quite the journey for him this season, because in training camp was dinged up, missed a lot of time, and so he started slowly. They had to do things differently on offense. But as he got healthy, as you mentioned, the last 3 weeks, now we're seeing everything. The ability to deliver downfield, taking care of the football, and when under duress, taking off with his legs and making big plays downfield running the ball. Justin Herbert is truly coming into his own as the playoffs begin.
It's not on all of Herbert's shoulders right now. They play stingy defense, #1 in points allowed, limiting penalties, second fewest in the league, and avoiding turnovers, just 9 giveaways this season for the Chargers. For Houston, roller coaster ride this year, but they're in the postseason with the same exact record that they had last year. They beat Cleveland in the wild card round a year ago. C.J. Stroud has told us it's a clean slate. That is their focus right now, and they believe they can do something special in the playoffs.
And if they're going to do something special, number 7 will have to be the guy right at the beginning of everything, right in the middle of all of it, because they've been struggling running the football lately. So C.J. Stroud, he may have to throw it 40 times today. Can he get going early with Nico Collins and other receivers to create some space and open up the playbook for some big shots downfield?
Defensively, CD, bookend pass rushers, Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter. They're going to try to make Herbert's life more difficult. Double-digit sacks for both this season. As we get you ready for the opening kick, we join PA announcer David Brady.
Ladies and gentlemen, the NFL family is heartbroken by the loss of life and devastation caused by the wildfires in Southern California. We salute the brave first responders and everyday heroes who continue to support their neighbors. At this time, please stand and join us in a moment of silent reflection for the victims and the entire Southern California community. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain standing for the presentation of colors by proud Houston Texans Battle Red Ladies and Somos Texans Fan Club members. To honor America, we ask that you please remove your hats for the performance of our nation's anthem by acclaimed opera singer Nancy Curtis.
Ooh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? And the home of the brave.
Impacted families in Los Angeles desperately need our help. The Red Cross is on the ground. We'll be there to provide shelter, meals, relief supplies, and emotional support. Join us by going to redcross.org/NFL and make a donation. Every dollar helps. Wild card weekend in the NFL. The Chargers and the Texans get us started. Los Angeles, the 5 seed. Houston, the 4 seed. NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, the site. Texans have won the toss. They have deferred to the second half, so the Chargers will get the ball first. Los Angeles riding a 3-game winning streak to end the regular season. This is a new era for the Bolts with Jim Harbaugh at the helm. Texans AFC South champions for the second straight season, 8th in franchise history. We are ready to go in Houston. First ever playoff meeting between the Chargers and the Texans. The road to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. And the postseason starts here. Fairbairn will kick it off. Darius Davis, dangerous return man, along with Hassan Haskins. 10th all-time meeting. Chargers are 6-3 against the Texans. Playoff atmosphere. And here we go from Houston. Losing their talented return man, Darius Davis. Let's go down to Evan.
Coach, your offense was quiet for much of that first half. What changed to put up 10 points in the final 6 minutes?
Yeah, C.J. Stroud changed. Right? He stepped up, made a big play, put the team on his back. Right? Great job of scrambling, finding Hutch downfield. Big-time play for us.
How do you carry it into the third?
Yeah, we have to just be more efficient on the offense, making sure we sustain our drives and keep moving, playing great defense. We just got to come out and finish. That's to be the main thing for us.
Appreciate you.
All right, thanks, Evan.
All right, Evan, Houston, last 58 seconds, they scored 10 points. Davis is up and jogging off. Really good sign. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station. Let's take a look at the Wild first half plays presented by Pepsi. Wild Cherry. Chargers and the Texans get us started. And that ball jarred loose after the grab. Out of the pocket. Herbert dials it up across his body, and that one's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Getting ready for second half action with the Texans in front, 10-6. Welcome back to Wild Card Weekend, powered by Verizon. And here in the broadcast booth, Ian Eagle along with Charles Davis, Evan Washburn down on the sidelines. We had a bit of a rock fight throughout most of that first half, but then suddenly things changed with the Houston Texans rediscovering their offense. Chargers did not take advantage of opportunities early. Texans made them pay.
They certainly did, and it started with the Texans getting on their feet on defense. Because the first couple series of the game, it looked like, oh boy, look out. They only gave up field goals, being deep in their own territory, and after that, their confidence really rose, and their tackling, as our teammate Evan Washburn selflessly reminded us, has been really good.
Yeah, and I think what we've learned about this Houston team, they believe in their resiliency.
Yes.
That's something that's been a recurring theme for them throughout, that they've dealt with it, they've had adversity, they've handled it, and they're still standing.
What did you say here in the first half? Remember what D'Amico Ryans told us? It's giving us a callus. So we're ready to go now, and they get the ball to start the second half.
And moments ago, Evan Washburn caught up with the head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh.
Coach, they grabbed momentum and control the scoreboard late in the first half. How do you get it back?
Yeah, pass rush, pass pro. It's really coming to that kind of ball game. So finish strain, 30 minutes, we're ready to roll.
Defensively, what are they doing to make things difficult?
Well, they made a couple great plays, big plays. CJ made a couple great plays there. Just for stay on track, stay on course.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
A difficult time.
That's it. A roller coaster season produces a playoff win for Houston. The Texans advance with a 32-12 victory over the Chargers. The 4 seed is moving on in the NFL playoffs. C.J. Stroud, 282 yards, a touchdown and a pick. He helps lead the Texans to victory. The defense, big play after big play. Texans win it at home in the wild card. For Charles Davis, Evan Washburn, Gene Steratore, Ian Eagle. So long from Houston. We'll take you to JB and the guys in our New York studio right after this. Houston, a winner today.